Good day everybody, it's me again, Lucky-kyun, and for today's video, I'm here to tell you that don't use color dodge for your skin tone. Don't use color dodge for your skin tone unless you are draw, whatever. He's using it doesn't mean you're also gonna use it. It actually depends, but most of the time don't use color dodge for skin tone. In fact, for anything, you're only gonna use it if you know when to use it or you chose it as your style. But if you are trying to achieve some semi-realistic illustration, you should not be using color dodge. It's not advisable. Ross Draws only uses color dodge because he likes it. He loves the color dodge effect. And it was his style to choose that. In fact, I don't really recommend using digital blending tools too much. You're only gonna use it if it needs to and if you already understand some stuff and you know when to use it. What I meant is if you keep relying on it without any understanding, you blinded yourself into something. Okay, go back to skin tone. If you're using any form of dodge to skin tone, it will appear less realistic, especially if you don't know how to use it. Or you don't need to use it to every highlight you do. I mean, I had to be honest, I also had the same mistake. I used color dodge to brighten some areas before, and soon I realized it looks so fake. If I'm trying to achieve realistic, it doesn't look realistic. It is also important to know a little about realism before going to a certain style you like. I actually have a tutorial of skin tone. I tried to make it simple, and you can apply this method. And I also covered a little lighting tutorial here. Because you see, in art, learning some particular thing isn't linear. There's always something to learn beside it. Just like anatomy is nothing without gestures. That is why when it comes to coloring, it's not good to rely on blending tools. And you should understand how things works and how light can affect the environment and how the light affects the color of our skin, instead of relying some blending tools out there like color dodge. Okay, let's get some little example here. Alright, so this is Cho from Mobile Legends. I know a lot of people hate Mobile Legends, but hey guys, we are artists here. We don't do bias for the sake of education. Anyways, this crappy drawing right here is Cho. I made it around 2019. You see, I uses color dodge here, and some areas right here, like somewhere like that, and it looks pretty bad because during those time I don't even know how to properly use it. So if we're going to use dodge, it looks like that, and if you're going to use color dodge, yellow lighting, I guess, you see it looks really bad. Or let's say we use the brush blending tool, color dodge. See, I guess that's what I'm trying to see. So yeah, it looks like that. If you don't know how to use it, it will end up pretty badly. Like what I said before, only use color dodge if you knew how to use it. So let's see if ever it makes a difference if I don't use color dodge. So I'm going to try to recolor this area right here and see if it turns out a little better. A lot of things going on just coloring a skin tone, so I would understand if it would be hard for you to color it because it is really complicated. It will take a lot of practice to get it right. Color dodge isn't always the key to add lighting. So here it is. It took me a while. It took me some time to do this stuff. I mean, to be honest, I'm having a hard time to achieve this. But as you can see, it looks more natural than this one, which pretty yellow. I'm not trying to use color dodge, and this color palette is just my guide. It's not like I'm trying to get some color palette from other artists. I chose this color for a reason, because now I have more understanding on what color to use depending on the material and color of the object and light. But my point here is, don't rely on color dodging when you want to add some highlights. That's why I advise you to learn how color works, how skin tone works. If it is hard for you to understand it, then or to render it like this, then you can find some references in the internet, and there's a lot of it in Pinterest and Google. It's easier to find answers now with our technologies today, and you can even find the answers everywhere you want it. So that's the only point I'm trying to make. I'm not even sure if this is right, but I get the result what I wanted. This one is even more natural than this one. The reason why I'm telling you this because I've seen a lot of artists who's trying to rely on color dodging when it's not really right thing to do. And I've seen a lot of artists as well who uses color dodge even though even though the material of the clothing isn't supposed to be shiny or silky, something like that. And sometimes color dodge isn't always the right way to get the right color for that certain color or material, because different material absorbs the light differently, and also it appears to be different or some sort like that. So try not to use color dodge for skin tone. Instead, try to understand it. Alright, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something. Make sure to subscribe if you want more art tutorial in the future.